Stress. It's that one thing that affects us all, and sometimes we don't even realize it. What if I tell you that the Apple Watch can actually help you before you burn out or blow up through stress? And there's a watch app that will actually guide you through and let you know with notifications on what your current stress level is. The app is called StressWatch. So let's go in and see what all it does. So as you can see right here, currently I need to pay attention to my stress. You have a little bar graph and you have a little animated figure right here. You can actually change him out if you are a paid member. I'll talk more about the membership thing here in just a little bit and how much it costs and how you can actually save on it as well. So if we go right in here, you can see I can actually hit this little icon right here and it can record my current stress factors. So I can say what I feel like is causing my current stress rate. I'm going to just say work, and then I'm going to go ahead and hit the check right there. And now it has logged what my stress. So logging your stress will help it detect other things later on and just be like, well, this is your work hours, so your stress level is a little higher. But you can also go into the little info and it will give you more information on why you need to pay attention. So at the moment, your HRV level is slightly lower than the recent average. So you need to pay attention to your current mental and physical stress state. So it goes into a little bit more detail and gives you all this other stuff and then gives you an option to sync with the phone. Up here in this corner is part of the pro membership info. So you get more access. So I can get my real-time stress level or my HRV stress level. And I can also change that little character out. So if I want to switch it to the anxiety cat, you can see right here, now it's a cat and not just the smiley face type animation. So if I go ahead, I can scroll down and now we'll get a little bit more info. So we have our HRV trend. So as you can see, earlier today it was more normal and actually good range. And now right now it's a little bit of that pay attention mode. And then the same thing with the real-time stress. So the real-time stress, I believe, uses your resting heart rate kind of to detect that. So, and you can go in and even get more detail. So normal, and then it gives you different time ranges in here. Same thing with the HRV. You can go in here and see a little bit more info throughout, like how it's been throughout the day. So like I said earlier, it was normal, and then it was great, and then back to normal, and then it went to that pay attention. So we can continue to scroll down, and it also pulls in information from the health app and your Apple Watch. So if you sleep track, it will have that information in there. You can also log your hydration. So I can say, right here, so let's just say I have had 20 milliliters. So it's going to go ahead and log that in. And we can say if we had caffeine or not. So if you are somebody that drinks caffeine, adding that in will also help figure out, is it the caffeine that's causing the heart rate issues that might be detecting stress levels or not? And it gives you your daylight and your step count as well. All this from the Apple Watch on your wrist, and it has notifications that will alert you based on what it is seeing from this data. So if I go ahead and go in here, I can scroll back. You can see real-time stress. So in the past 30 minutes, this looks like it was about 12 minutes ago or so. Your real-time stress has been higher over the past 30 minutes, indicating an elevated heart rate and significant physical strain. Remember to manage stress levels, get enough rest, eat healthy, and adjust your activity levels. So that was one of the notifications that I got, but I had multiple. So it also gave me my HRV, and that's when it told me to pay attention. You can see the notification also gets updated right here. So I changed that avatar and it automatically changes it in the notification as well. This is one of those signs of a really well-built app right here. So that's really cool to see that it automatically changed that. So even if I go ahead and close this out all the way and I come back in to this, I go through, I change that avatar again. Maybe I want to be whatever this one is. And if I go back to those notifications, if they're still there, tap on this guy and look, it's already updated it again. That's really fun and really cool. I like to see when they do stuff like that, but that's not it. You know, you get the notifications. That's kind of the way it alerts you, just to let you know what your current stress level is, but you can have complications as well. So if I come in here, let's go ahead and change this center complication to StressWatch. I can scroll all the way down. Here it is. And then you have different options to choose from. So you can have the emoji always available. You can just have the bar, and then your current level, your trend, your trend with the emojis, and you can also have your hydration, your caffeine. So let's go ahead and just select this option. Close that out, get that all set, give it just a little bit because sometimes it takes. There it goes. And there you have it. You can have your current stress level right on your wrist to be able to see anytime you want, which is really nice to have. But it doesn't stop there, because there's also a phone app that actually goes into more detail as well. So if we look right here, you can see my daily score is actually great. So even though right now it's telling me that I need to pay attention, overall, my daily score is still really good. So you can see my average heart rate variability for today is 52. My average resting heart rate is 67. And it will go through and give you more detail. You can even click to get more insight on everything that you're going through. That you, once again, you have that heart rate variability trend and the real-time stress that you can go into. You can even share this info on here, and it will give you your latest reading was that pay attention. So I can see that right here. I can show the actual data details on here. It gives me all this information. Most of this I really don't fully understand, I will be honest, but it gives you all that info, and that is how it is detecting what your current stress rate is. So it gives you how to take a measurement, because if you want to take a measurement without it doing it automatically, the best way to do that, and it will guide you through right here, is you open up the Breathe app and you go through that meditation of the breathing. They recommend doing like a 3-minute breathing session, and the Apple Watch actually takes one of those HRV readings during this. So that's one way that you don't have to wait for the Apple Watch to actually get one. It does do it automatically every couple hours or so. And with this one, like I said, if you have that Pro membership, it also uses your resting heart rate to determine it. So you don't always have to do one of these. It will detect it without. So let's talk about that Pro membership. What all do you get with a Pro membership? So you get the real-time stress monitoring, weekly, monthly, and yearly trends. It will analyze the times of day that you're most stressful. It can distribute the test result ratios. You get all details of that HRV data, your sleep, various themes, the feelings log, water intake log, caffeine, and there's even more coming in the app. Obviously, anytime you're paying for an app, you're helping the development of the app get even better than what it already is. So you may be wondering, what does this app actually cost? Normally it's $39.99 a year. When I signed up for it, they did have 25% off, so you could actually get it for $29.99 a year. And I believe there's also a monthly based on what I was seeing in their app detailed screen. So I believe that's normally $12.99 a month. You can look in there and kind of see how to get it. I can't go into it. And right now this was a screenshot before I signed up for the Pro membership, so I'm not able to see it right now, but that's just basically what it is. This was a screenshot I took before I signed up. So the real-time stress level was not there. That is a pro membership option. So I've been using the app for a couple months now at least, and I've not had any issues with battery life or anything like that because the watch is already reading in all this data anyway. So you don't have to worry about it messing with the performance of your watch or messing with your battery life at all because it's already doing all that stuff. Apple just doesn't use that info for stress levels. So this app can just take in all that data that it's already reading from your health and everything, which is what the Apple Watch was designed to do and what it does even without this app. It just takes that info and gives you your stress level from it. So that's another great piece about this, and one of the reasons why I've really enjoyed using it. The notifications I've come to find out are really helpful. It does help me realize when I'm in more stressful environments and when I'm, when work may be affecting me more than usual. And it allows me to take those breaks that I need or get that more sleep that I may need if I didn't sleep enough the night before. You can kind of see that data in real time, which is awesome, and make sure you make those changes to help improve it for the next hour, the next day, whatever time frame you need to help improve it. If you're somebody that wants to take your health serious and you want to kind of keep track of your stress levels, I highly would recommend giving this app a try. Like I said, there is a free version of the app. You don't have to pay anything down. There's also, I believe, a free trial. I think it was 7 days, maybe 3. I'm not really sure. So highly recommend if you are in the market or you want to even just try out a stress tracking app, that you should give this one a try. It's called StressWatch. The link is down below in the descriptions. And I also would like to say, if you found this video helpful at all, if you just hit that thumbs up, it means the world. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. God bless.